Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin's and we're back for another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. And this edition will be about Meowth and Persian. So anyway, let's get on the moves for Meowth's moves for Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So let's start off with Bite. Bite is a 60 power, 100 accuracy. In earlier generations it was special attack for some reason, and then I believe generation 5 and above, or maybe even 4 and above. Yeah, I think 4 and above was a physical attack to make it, more logical. But anyway, it's a 60 power, 100 accuracy dark type move, and its effect is really good. Has a 30% chance of whatever move you use this against, whatever Pokemon you use this against, to flinch. And what flinching does is pretty much when an opponent flinches or you flinch, whoever flinches, they pretty much lose their turn. Whatever they're trying to do that turn attack or status move or whatever is pretty much canceled. So yeah. So anyway, then we got Slash. Slash is a physical normal type move, 70 power, 100 accuracy, and it pretty much, instead of the critical chance of being 1 in 16 chance on this move, it's actually 1 in 8, so it has a higher critical hit ratio. That's what it says usually. Anyway, then we got Feint Attack. Feint Attack is 60 power, infinite accuracy, so it never misses. So, physical dark type move. So that's pretty much the effect of this, pretty much, which is amazing. And then we got Screech. Screech is a 85 accuracy normal status type move, and pretty much what it does is that if it lands, of course, whoever uses against, their defense gets lowered harshly. That means by 2. So it can be very good for like the Slash and Bite. It can be very good. And then for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, the only thing different here is instead of Feint Attack, you actually want Fake Out. Now Fake Out is a good and bad move at the same time. It's good because when you use it, when you first get out into battle, when you re-switch them out and stuff like that, if this is the first move you use, when you switch them in, it'll always go first, and it'll flinch the opponent. It's 40 power, 100 accuracy, normal physical type move. But the only thing is, if you try to use it like after you used it and you didn't switch out or anything like that, it's just gonna fail. So you gotta be careful with it. But it's an amazing move. It's a very amazing move to get like free damage off right away. And then we got Fire Red and Leaf Green. So the only thing in here, instead of Fake Out, you actually want Swagger. Now Swagger is a 90 accuracy, a 90 accuracy normal status type move, and pretty much what it does is it's a risky move because it raises the attack of whatever Pokemon you use this against sharply. That means by 2. But it also confuses them, so it can be really good for you or really bad, because you can just be setting up someone, but it's mainly good to use against like special attackers that don't have any physical attacks, so it's just giving them the confusion effect. So yeah, so it could be pretty good, could be pretty bad. We'll see. You'll just have to use it smart. But anyways, then on to the moves for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. Now, for Persian, I might as well read it to you, because that's the only real difference between Meowth and Persian, is that this moveset right here. So, for Meowth, you want Feint Attack, Slash, Nasty Plot, and Screech. So I'll explain what Nasty Plot is, because it's going to be on both of them, but there is one more that you can see right there for Persian. But anyway, Nasty Plot is a status dark type move that's 100% accuracy. I don't know what that was. It pretty much raises your special attack sharply by 2 when you use it. So since Feint Attack... Wait, did I say Feint Attack was a physical attack? I meant to say Feint Attack was a special attack. Maybe it was physical attack in earlier generations, but later generations it's special attack. But anyways, yeah, this is mainly to, boost up that Feint Attack. It's going to be very good, just having a self-boosting move like that can boost it sharply. It gives you some really good power. And then on to, Persians. Instead of Slash, you actually want, well, actually, no, getting rid of Screech, actually. You actually want Power Gem, because Power Gem is one you can only learn with as Persian, Meowth can't learn it at all when level up. So Persian has to do it, but Power Gem is pretty amazing because it's an 80 power, 100 accuracy special rock type move. So for variety, and plus it's a special attacks that nasty plot to power it up. So it's pretty sweet. And then just slash, why not? And then for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, yeah, the same for both of them. The only new one you see here is Play Rough. Now, Play Rough is a 90 power, 90 accuracy physical fairy type move. So, not only is it a very powerful fairy type move as well, but it has a 10% chance to, I believe, lower the attack or special attack. It's one of those. It's only one of them. I just forget what it is. You can look up what it lowers, but it's the main power that I care about, and that's a fairy type move. Anyway, the held item for Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal for both Meowth and Persian is the Pink Bow, and then for Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, Fire, and Leaf Green, it's the Silk Scarf. Now, the reason why I read them both, like both the items, is because they both have the same effect. It's called Pink Bow in the older generations, and then upgraded to Silk Scarf in the later generations name. But they both have the same effect. Raise the power of normal type moves by 10%. So it's mainly for that slash. And then Fake Out, of course, as well. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, X, Y, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire, for offline, you want the Life Orb. And the Life Orb raises the power of whoever's holding this by 30% for both their physical and special attacks. Every time you do an attack, you'll take a recoil as well. So every time you do damage, you're going to take damage as well. So, yeah, just be careful with that. And then for online, the rule about online items, if you didn't already know, there's a certain thing to where if you have a held item and it gets used up in online, and it would have, disappeared in offline mode, you'll actually get it right back after the battle is done in online. So, very helpful, especially for these items like Focus Sashes, to where they most likely take a long time to grind for. But anyways, what Focus Sash is, why you want it, is when a Pokemon is holding this and they're at full health and they would have got one-shotted, they always live on 1 health. So you pretty much always get a move off. That's amazing. As long as you're not asleep, paralyzed, getting flinched, or just miss in general, you'll always be able to get one move off. So it's a very helpful item. And then for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, the same online item, Focus Sash, but for offline you want the Darkinium Z. And that's for Nasty Plot, to use Z Nasty Plot. Now what's so good about Z Nasty Plot is that pretty much not only does it do the normal effect, like I said, boost up your special attack by 2 sharply, but it also clears any other, I think just only negative status effects on you, so it can be very helpful if you're just getting really lowered, and then you're like, okay, might as well clear up and then do a large attack after, and then, yeah, so it's a pretty sweet Z move. And then, of course, for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, you don't have any held items. So the abilities. So I'll explain the 2 different abilities besides, the ones that I picked for them both. The first one being, for Meowth, I believe it is Pickup, yeah. And then when Meowth evolves, that Pickup ability turns into Limber. So what Pickup does on Meowth, pretty much what it does is that actually there's an effect in battle, because I only learned this recently. But actually, I always just liked it for the outside effect. So I'll explain the outside effect first, because most likely you all are the same with me. You only knew about the outside effect, didn't really know about the in-battle effect. So the outside effect, if you're not holding a held item with the Pokemon who has the ability Pickup, sometimes they'll just straight up pick up items. And I've had this in certain runs, I've had a Zigzagoon just on my team, just as to use as a team to get through the game. Had the ability Pickup, but I just didn't bother to put a held item on, because you can make some easy money. You can get some, these are really rare items, but most of the time you get some pretty basic items that sell for a decent amount. But it's not all the time that you get the held item. You just pretty much want to check it every once in a while. But pretty much you can get something up to a nugget, I believe, the Carbos things, the permanent stat boosting medicine, a lot of stuff like that, and even rare candies and full restores. So, pretty nice. If you're looking for a good way to grind money, other than if you're already at the end of the game, might as well grind against the Elite Four, then Pickup is definitely the ability for outside of battle. But the inside battle's effect, Once again, if you don't have a held item, or even if you do and you like consume it, like you're using a berry or something like that, it'll eventually say in the battle that you were looking around on the ground, whoever had the ability pickup, it'll say that they found you like a berry that was used, that was like dropped on the ground or something. So that's really interesting because I believe that I personally saw it, someone use that in a video, like one of the YouTubers I was subscribing to, they were battling and then they had the ability and then they picked it up and I was like, wow, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that was another effect. And then Limber is a pretty simple ability. You just, whoever has the ability Limber, they can't get paralyzed, so that's pretty simple. And then their hidden ability. Their hidden ability for both of them, if I remember, oh, it's Unnerve. Okay, so Unnerve pretty much makes it to where your opponent can't eat berries as long as the one with ability Unnerve is on the field. So it's pretty sweet. Could be pretty sweet. But best ability on Persian and Meowth, in my opinion, is Technician. Now, Technician, what it does is if the power of your attacks are 60 and under, then it'll automatically boost them by 50%. So there's a lot of moves that you can do good with this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, if you wouldn't mind supporting me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin's, and goodbye.